Welcome, guys. If you've been missing out on our live Google Meets, I just wanted to give you a flavor of it here. So I'm going to go over a couple of slides that we did on Thursday and Friday of this week. The purpose of these live Google Meets is to just get you guys connected and to be comfortable with it. If you're having any difficulty with the Google Meet or you're afraid to do it as a whole group, there's no issue. Just email me separately. We could do a trial run. It's also possible for you to join the Google Meet with your video off, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And sometimes when other people are talking, you want to make sure your microphone's off so it's just not a little bit overcrowded. The purpose of these live Google Meets is just to interact with the content in a way where our whole class gets together and to kind of put some faces. Whether we're going to be using this, we are for the rest of the school year, but if we're going to use it in the fall, companies and businesses are using this all the time. Some companies have found that this has been really helpful and productive for them, so it's a great skill to have. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Jamboard today. Jamboard is an interactive material. It's sort of like a shared Google Doc. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link in the chat area. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to access the chat area, and then you'll be able to just click on this link. There's a whole bunch of other things that we can do on Google Meet. I do want to point out that on the Google Meet, there is a button near the bottom that says Present Now. Sometimes this button here says Present Screen. Depends on what your particular device is. If it's a cell phone, I think it says Present Screen. If it's a computer, I think it says Present Now. If you are presenting, it'll say you are presenting. So there are also some setting buttons here that you could do as well. And I am going to show you the closed caption setting in just a moment. So if you go to the Google Meet screen, mine says you are presenting because I'm presenting right now. I'm not going to stop that because I would like it to continue presenting. But when you're presenting, it may say this on your Google Meet tab. So when I'm on the tab for Google Meet, it says I'm presenting. What everybody else sees is the entire screen of whatever tab I decide to pick on here. Those are the ones that I'm going to see the entire screen. You'll notice when I'm on this screen, there's a little banner on the bottom that has the hang up button, the microphone, and the camera, which has just disappeared. I need to go down to the bottom and just hover my mouse over the bottom, and that little banner will reappear. Also, there is a turn captions on. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to move my mouse out of the way and hold it still. And you may notice on the bottom there, I am getting the text transcription of everything that I'm saying. That is a handy feature if you have difficulty understanding my voice or understanding the language and it's just easier for you to read. That only appears on your computer if you select Turn on Closed Captions. So I'm going to hover my mouse over the bottom and turn that off now so that I can talk about a couple of other things. On the top, the district actually pushed out the grid view. So this little grid bar with the bar across, it's not showing the grid view. You may want to click that to turn it on. It'll show a different display. This is good if there's a lot of people in the class. Sometimes you want to turn it off and see it differently. Again, if you hover near the bottom and click those three dots, it can go change layout, and you could click that, and there's some options here. The tiled layout works if there is, I don't think 12 people there, but if there's more than 12 people, you may need to use that grid view to see everybody. You can also click on this people thing and you'll get a list of the people who are in the group. And you can also click on this chat bar. And when you click on the chat bar, you should get a little section here. You can type in whatever you'd like to send to the group. and you'll get a message. It's kind of funny. On one of my computers, the type in button's up here. On another of my computer, the type in button is down here. So you may have to toggle that on and off. If you want to click it off, you can click it back on. I can have you guys click this button for presenting, and you can present your entire computer screen to me. And then we can talk about, oh, click the button in the bottom corner. I notice now that when I point to my bottom right corner, it's pointing to your left, so I'll have to adjust and go click the button in the other corner. But we can talk it through, and I can help you with these things. So don't ever hesitate to call me, even if you're having a little trouble navigating something like Google Classroom. I noticed in Google Classroom that I've been putting up our objectives, a list of things to do, and some video resources each day. And I've been doing that pretty regularly, but sometimes people aren't looking at the resources that I've been putting up. Optional material, some extra video links, things like that, a video tutorial on Google Meet. If you are not checking this stream section here, you may want to do that. I noticed a lot of people, let me see if I can go to my classes, are looking only at this screen. And then when they click on an assignment, they are clicking only on the assignment that's listed here. Our assignment due today is LeChatelier's principle. Since I already did it, it's not up here. But you need to click on the actual class to get the stream. It will also have an upcoming, and you can click on the Classwork tab. It's kind of funny, my Classwork tab on my tablet is on the bottom of the screen instead of the top. When you click on the Classwork tab, I've tried to arrange the classwork by unit. So April 22nd to May 28th is Unit 6, and we're going to be working on LeChatelier's principle. You may have to click this little View More to see assignments 2 and 1. If you have some older assignments, like in assignments 16, and I think from like 8, those guys are the CK12. So when you click on them and you go to the CK12 link, your student screen is very different than my student screen. So if you need help coaching through it, you can email me. There's actually a little link on the bottom of those CK12 websites where you can change the language. A lot of the CK12 practice problems, you have to click that little green practice, start practicing. It's like a little green brain if you're on your phone. And then when you finish and stop practicing, you must click the turn in button. The turn in button is yellow to start. Once you've already turned it in, it turns green. And if the assignment is late, it's red. So it's been very hard to describe it to people because it changes color. If you are missing any of those CK12 assignments from Power School, please just email me. We'll get on Google Meets. We'll point together. We can do some of those together. That would be great. Some of the other assignments are like Ed Puzzles. You need to watch the entire video in order to get credit for the Ed Puzzle. On Ed Puzzle number 6, there was a little audio thing that you had to play at the end. If anybody's having trouble with that, please just email me and I will help you out. You may notice I have 2 assignment 10s. I did send out different versions for my English language learners. So if you are having trouble understanding what they're asking for assignment 10, please just email me and let me know. I will give you a hint. If you use lessons 1, 2, and 3, they pretty much tell you the answers. Also, when I did the rate simulator, On assignment 5, there was a video clip that explained that entire activity. You want to make sure you watch that video clip, and the video clip had a link to a worksheet, which also answered number 10. Again, I'm going to kind of click on these things, and I noticed I had to start putting a view or watch the slideshow in the today's video link. So though I have this assignment up here, my screen appears totally different. You needed to go to the slideshow and you needed to open the slideshow. You also could have clicked the link right here in the slideshow in order to get the information. This same information, this today's video, that's what I'm talking about when I say go to the stream. I've been posting these little today's video every single day. Now that we're doing live meets, I don't have to post the today's video, but if you watch those little today's videos, they can help you. So just to kind of talk about our Jamboard, I copied this link and I shared it with everybody. So hopefully you guys will be able to click on this link and we'll be able to talk about it together as we work on this particular assignment. On this link, we're able to add images and we'll go from there. I'll explain that when we get there. And I have some other little video clips that I would like to show you. This one here, I think, helps me with LeChatelier's principle. If I add a stress to one side, it reduces the materials on that side and increases the material on the opposite side. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Thank you very much. If I could just figure out how to stop this